maybe like a small sub-Saharan country in Africa? Or do you think of maybe their World Cup team beating us? According to Ghana.gov, there are approximately 24 million people that live in Ghana. And Ghana is actually only 92,456 square miles, which is slightly smaller than Oregon. So 24 million people in that little area is a lot. Ghana consists of 10 regions and 170 districts. And so as you can probably see, that with all those regions and different types of cultures, it comes with a lot of conflicts, but also a lot of diverse cultures. My interviewee was Dr. Louis Ostanik Bohini. He was actually a professor here at Penn State Harrisburg. He actually grew up in the Ashanti region, and that's actually one of the most populous regions of all of Ghana. According to him, the region capital is Kumasi, and that is the second biggest city in Ghana behind the actual capital. The main language spoken there is Twi, but English is actually the country's official language, which 36% of people speak it. And according to the CIA World Factbook, 14.8% of people in Ghana speak Twi. That's why it's the second most spoken language. So with all the regions and stuff and different districts, Ghana has a lot of languages. And when you look at all the languages put together, there's actually like 14, 15 different languages alone. So tourism is hard, but if you go to different regions like Ashanti, they actually are very open to tourism, and mostly because they can speak English pretty well. I mean, with all the conflicts and stuff with everything, there is things that they can agree on, and that's schooling. Schooling is very important to them over there. Dr. Bohini actually went through 10 years of elementary school, 7 years of middle, like in high school, and then only 3 years of college. The whole way up through, his parents paid for his schooling all up until college, because college was free. But the process to get into college was you had to take a very hard test. And there's only 3 universities at the time he went to school. So obviously the competition was very tough. So basically with the test, they looked at who they wanted and how they scored, and then they decided who they would accept. He came to America to further his education because he wanted a better life for himself, and that was his whole goal, was to come here, get a better life. So that was one of his things. So, and as stated by the Ghana U.S. Embassy, there are actually 3,664 Ghanaians enrolled in U.S. institutions today. And as part of their thing, the government granted $8 million to those who enrolled in U.S. institutions to help with the financials. And actually today there are 7 universities. Like I said, schooling is very important, but that's not all they do with their time, even though it seems like that's basically what they have time for. No matter where you live, basically things are the same. Food's sort of the same. The activities they like to do is the same. So pretty much it's not much different other than languages. When asked like what he missed about the culture back home, he said that he missed the food, the music, and of course he missed soccer the most. He said his favorite foods were black-eyed peas, not the music, the actual food. Fried plantains, which are actually fried bananas, and they actually look really delicious. And then rice. They eat like 400 million tons of rice a year in Ghana, so rice is a big thing for them. He also mentioned 2 festivals that they have. It's the Akweside and the Ade Kese, which are religious festivals, and they are celebrated to remember the leaders and heroes of Ghana, and of course, what their philosophy is, though they are dead, they're supposed to be still there and look over everybody to make sure that their lifestyle is the way that they think it should be when they lived. And then the most important thing that he said he misses is soccer, and he said that that's all they did over there growing up was they get pick up games and just play soccer, and then that's their World Cup team that beat the United States. And he also misses the music, which even though he's from there, he can still, his quote was he could still bob his head with the best of them over here to our music. So that was pretty funny. And then as for being slightly smaller than Oregon, Ghana has a lot of diverse culture and people, just like here in the United States. And then over there they have about 17 years of schooling. We have about the same maybe. And then if you're planning to travel to like all around the world, make sure you go to Ghana, because the one website I saw, they are very open. They like emails, and they would be welcome to set up presentations to show you what Ghana is really about.